EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. What a brutal way. To start the game, you're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Buffalo. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Mostert now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Ready. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
It's going to be third. They need one. Off the play fake. Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Okay, ready? This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Here we go. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field.
Got it. Ready?
On first down, Allen. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He gets this into the hands of Green. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge game, but still short of a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Allen gonna throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go now.
Allen on third down. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big time play there for Buffalo. Pickup of 46 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. No give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Come back, 70, get the wolf. Ready?
From the gun, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's fielded at about the 18. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. This one is caught by McKenzie. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Flush to his right. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Second and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his receiver on the impact. He's got it. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Now a hit. He lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. One a bit high, but it's complete. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play there for Baltimore. A gain of 48.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On third down, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on...
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Okay, great. Come on. Hit. Ready.
Play action now. Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is third and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Travel start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of
Here's a
yard.
second
Brings up
and
second
9.
and 9.
Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
36 yards.
Big-time play there for Buffalo. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Well, here down the field, it was ball incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really well-executed comeback route. What they're teaching the receiver, out of the break point, you want to work both downhill back to the quarterback, but also towards the sideline, and that's exactly where the ball brought him. Great job keeping his feet in bounds to secure the catch.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So, Sean McDermott going to send on the field goal unit now. His kick is good. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Mostert now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin next.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. As they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return, it's Moore.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mostert. We'll get this to about midfield. The tackle there by Shy Tuttle. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to keep it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Ready, break. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19, 18. 60 average, 60.
2nd down, Jackson. Downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. The extra point is good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 24.
There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. One down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Allen. This one's caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point drive forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Bills go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Ravens 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Tight end, Andrews. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Get it. 68-79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, Jackson. That one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And in these tight games, especially in the 2nd half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he gets him out of danger and then some. Up past the 20-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Now on second down. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He finds Raymond for the completion. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
38, Ravens 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they will get the spike here with 3 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down.
19, right in. Ready? 19, Cardinals. Ready?
One last shot now for Jackson. Out to his right, going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by